What is up, you beautiful people? Ooh, and welcome back to another Direct Strike Weekly Brawl. Let's see, what brawl modifiers do we have this week? We have hybrid. Okay, well, I'm gonna level that up. There we go, put you over there. I'm gonna put down some roach boys. Looks like we have aura, and we have, oh, combat drugs. Oh, we got stim. Okay, we got some stim here. We got a little baby aura. Okay, so it's like your classic hybrid brawl. So if it's stim, I probably just want to get fire and like forget about it. Yeah, let's go with some fire. We're also joined here by the swarm. Playing some Hunter Horner. Okay. Okay. Let's see. There we go. No, not the mag mines. Anyways, let's see. I think I'm gonna go tech up here. I don't actually know what I want to do, but I definitely do not want to stay on tier 1. There's a Dahaka. There is that. There is a Rainer bunker. It looks like I'm against Rainer. Ooh, Rainer air. Just Rainer in general could be very lethal to me. At least on the ground. I'm gonna have to put down some more roaches here for now. This is teched up, but that's okay. Here we go. Let's see. Can we get? I need to get some adaptive plating here. But yeah, so no more 4 aura synergy, but you know, nonetheless, shouldn't be too bad. Adaptive plating here. Ooh. Did we get a mend come out? Wait, who else is Abathur? Oh, we have another Abathur on our team. Okay. Okay, I was like, where did that second mend come from? I was like, huh? Okay, anyway, so against Rainer Bio on the ground, I think all I gotta do is just get some Ravagers, and we should be laughing. Asteria Wraith Enjoyment is going to be hilarious, although... Why did the Wraith take so long to cloak? That's super strange. Maybe it was within vision range of a detector. But yeah, Hydralisks are gonna be pretty good here. Let's see. Although I'm just gonna get some Ravagers. I'm gonna put them a little bit further back, just a little bit. There we go. The reason I got fire is because fire is just way too good, boys. Fire is just way too good. It's just way too good. When in a week where everyone has attack speed, there's no reason not to get more fire. So there we go. Boom, boom, boom. Ravagers are gonna absolutely decimate Rainer Bio. They'll decimate Rainer Air too, I think. I just gotta see Rainer's air units, and then we'll be fine. Potent Vial here. Ooh. Also, Homebrew gives your units like a decent amount of health regen as well. I think the Hydralisk... No, the Hydralisk won't stand a chance. He has too few Hydralisks. But they did take down one of the Wraiths. They did take down one of the Wraiths in the process. Okay. Ooh, this is not evenly spaced. Okay, so it'll be like here. Okay. Anyways. It's probably also time for another gas. So let's do that. Let's get our gas here. Hey, it's another enemy Abathur. Okay. I'm gonna go for some potent vial here. Boom. Would have been nice if I had some cooldown reduction, but I think the other option was air. It's like ice or air and stuff. Would rather just okay. Now I'm gonna increase my Blow Ducts. I should be able to just crush Rainer Bio and Rainer Air as well. The one thing I gotta be worrying about is Hyperion. I don't think I have what it takes to take on Hyperion. Like Abathur can't really kill Hyperion too well. Like, you need to have so many Devours. And Dahaka here, forgetting to drop his detection. Well, that's gonna be it for Dahaka's Hydralisk there. That's it. That's it, boys. Those are all the Hydralisks. They're all dead. So yeah, I probably should anticipate Dustwings, but I will scan this wave, and then I will buy an Overseer. Actually, wait. I can just buy an Overseer this wave. Not in position, but you know, he's here. There we go.
What's the plan?
There we go. I'm anticipating some Dustwings from Rainer, I'll be honest. We got some baby lag. Ooh, I think that's me. That's me, baby lag. Man, I swear to God, my internet service provider is either throttling me or, like, I don't know, the area just sucks. But yeah, gotta give him a nice call. There we go. I'm gonna mend here. There we go. There we go. That should be the cannon. Nice and easy here. Now against the Haka, I think as long as the Haka's not jumping, well, he just jumped there. We should be fine, but there we go. He just jumped. But I should be able to just dice up his Hydralisk as well, because Hydralisk are not known for they're not known for distancing from each other. There we go. And I'm gonna biomass this bad boy. I'll put the biomass boy in the back. I don't know. Maybe it's fine. Like, I don't know. I just want to make contact with the enemy as quickly. But then that doesn't make any sense because I just want him to do as much damage as possible. I don't know. Rainer has like a very confused build going on right now, it seems, but he's just getting mauled to pieces. And the swarm here with Wraith Enjoyment. Wraith Enjoyment is definitely going to be pretty good this week. Like, because the Wraiths already naturally have a lot of attack speed. You just add a little bit more juice to them, and suddenly they just, like, melt your face right off. There we go. Boom, boom. Yeah. I don't know. I don't think you want to build anything else. Like, you don't want to build tanky stuff. Like, tanky stuff just doesn't survive as well because obviously everything hits harder and faster. You can see here the Queen's barely made a dent. I think you need lots and lots of Ravagers still to fight back. This guy's Force. Not what I'd get, I suppose. Not my choice. Not my first choice. Although this guy probably has some cooldown reduction on those Locusts. And like, stimmed Locusts actually make up for one of their weaknesses, which is not enough damage output. So, you know, not too bad. Does Rainer have like fire or something? He's just buying all these Marines here that are getting chewed to pieces. There we go. I'm gonna drop a little mend here. Hey, we got some Dahaka Mutalisk. That's probably gonna die. No, they're not gonna die to my stuff. Okay, well they're gonna do 3 damage to me, so that's fine. Alright, well, we're just gonna have to keep bombarding them with Ravagers until they go down. Eventually, the enemy base will go to sleep. If not, we can always drop a bunch of Hybrid. You can always push with the Hybrid Destroyers. This week is just like another... If you really want to win this week, you can just timing push. Like, you can just timing push, like, right now. We got some Mutalisks coming in here. Oh, baby. Okay. Where did they go? Did they just all die? They were here for a moment, and then maybe they died to that Ravager. I'm assuming they died to that Ravager, boys. That Ravager took them out. Yeah, but I'm gonna take out the rest of this Rainer wave here. I'm gonna let my Roaches heal, because, I don't know, just mended them. Oh, I gotta micro my Ravagers, but nah. They're doing good enough as it is. It's okay. They're doing good enough as it is. We got that front line from the Locust here. Bile boys. The thing is, like, the Ravagers work really well against Abathur as well. You know? It's like, Abathur does great with them, and they're also great against him. Alright, well that was a pretty fast game, so I'm probably going to do one more round of here, but let's just look at the stats. Okay, I did slightly more damage than the Swarm, even though like that Wraith Enjoyment this week is going to be, ooh, it's going to be beautiful. Alright, well, I'll see you guys in the next one. Alright, we're back, and we're also facing up, ooh! We're also facing off against Farland, but I also just dropped the mouse. Let me out. Don't worry, there's an easy trick here. Oh, we lost the guy. There we go. Okay, so now it's a 2v3, which is going to be pretty impactful considering there's Hybrid involved, because now there's slightly less Hybrid on Farland's team. So we'll see here. Breakfast is still also with us, but we're going to send out our customary double roach here. Just want to, you know, get your hands on the middle income there if possible. Let's see, what are we going to get here? Oh, I could get water. Might be better than fire. A little bit of cooldown reduction here. Looks like Farland's playing... Is this also Farland's? Let me see. Oh, no, it's not. It's a different color. It's a different color. Alright. Also, Carefree Bark here. Hello. Carefree Bark is also a huge fan, so hello, hello. You made it into the tier list. There we go. Let's see. I think yeah, I want water, but is there any situation where any of these two are better? Earth is like water, but like not really that much better if I'm getting it for the armor. Like it's like 1 extra armor. It's like it's negligible. Fire is like, I mean, fire's just raw damage, but I'm probably gonna buy Ravagers again, or Swarm Host. I don't know. It's been a while. Probably not buying Swarm Host into that though. But also, Alarak's kind of tough. He jumps around a bit too much. Oh, I should probably have this on auto cast as well. Yeah, I'm gonna get water, boys. I'm gonna get water. I'm gonna greed for a second gas here. And looks like the Swarm here is going for some... he's probably going for a transition. I'm assuming this is a transition. Okay, so Farland's got some Dragoons. Okay. Got some Artanis coming in here. So let's, 1, 2, 3, like that, like that. Put down some of these boys here. Against Alarak, I should probably micro them, but it's probably not gonna happen. The micro part, that is. We'll see. I don't know. I'm gonna get some potent bile here. Okay, you know what? Let's try and micro these. I think I should micro them to snipe off the chicken nuggets. Oh my god, it's tiny! What is this? Oh my god, I microed it. Lamau. And I missed. Oh, the other one's stunned. The other one's stunned. There we go. Nice beam. But yeah. I think I should micro to hit the nuggets. I think against Alarak, you just gotta knock out the nuggets, and you should be in a good spot. Man, these Hellbats are doing way too much damage. What the hell? Feels good having normal pricing on units. 100% agreed, boys. That's the one thing I do not like about Synergy. 100% agree. Ooh. I don't know. Units being more expensive just doesn't feel right. I don't know, boys. There we go. I should probably get a few more roaches, actually. I don't know. Let's get some bloated Balducks. So that... Man, bloated Balducks actually does expand the projectile, like, immensely. Like, it's tiny. Look at this. It's tiny. Now it's huge. Like, the comparison is crazy. Okay, boom, 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 boom. Are you guys not gonna shoot it? Oh my god, I can't like press Control Shift to queue up some orders. Oh my god. Actually, boys, disappointment. All right, there we go. We can shoot out one last one here. There we go. Okay. Okay, so I should probably get some more roaches just in the front. Maybe that'll distract Alarak. Who knows? Should I group you guys up? Yeah, I think it's fine. I think it's fine to group them up here. Okay, so I was trying to like drop the Balducks with like your Shift C, where you can drop multiple commands at the same time. Turns out it doesn't work. I don't know. That or I'm doing it improperly. But yeah, I don't know. Diamondbacks here should be able to chew through this really quickly. Yeah, Alarak's gonna go down here. What does Carefree Bark have as additionals? That I don't know. Okay, so I think I want to use this on the Dragoons, and then some of it on the Archons. Oh, well, I wasted that, but that's okay. We got more here. So can I just, like, blast the cannon? Yes, I can. The cannon, I managed to destroy all the shields. Excellent. I managed to do nothing, basically. I managed to do nothing, basically, because those shields are coming back. Let's see. Can I drop a fatty mend here? Oh, just in time for that shield as well. Grenade car is gonna go to town here. Okay, okay. I'm gonna need to biomass one of you. There we go. Put down our one of here. Could probably use some more roaches, maybe. Maybe some more roaches. I don't know. The Archons are actually not gonna be too great against the Banshees because Stukov Banshees can actually survive the feedback. Because they have more than 200 health. So that'll do him. Let's see here. So Alarak's gonna come forward. Ah, no! I queued up the attacks again! Stop! There we go. So against Alarak, you just want to take out his nuggets. And then he's history after that. Alarak's nothing without his nuggets, boys. He's barely alive without his nuggets. Oh man, that's a hybrid push wave, boys.
What's up?
But yeah, if you want, if there is someone to micro Ravagers against, I think it'll have to be Alarak, honestly, boys. Just because Alarak, it's pretty easy to get rid of his nuggets. Nuggets have like 2 range, so they just come up to you and like sniff you basically. And Ravagers they love it when units come up to them and sniff them. Let's see, do I want some bile? Maybe I could get some bile here. But yeah, looks like this little hybrid push wave here is probably going to be enough to do some damage to the cannon. Yeah, we're scratching the paint a little bit. I'm going to level up my weapons here. Boom, 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 boom. Maybe I had too much damage on those Archons back there. Boom. I'm going to save some bile blasts here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Keep going. Did I say stop? No, no, keep going, keep going. Keep going. Oh, okay. Sometimes hard though, because if you like drop the micro order and then you misclick, it like doesn't give out the order, and you also unselect all your Ravagers at the same time, which is safe to say a disaster. There we go. There we go. Should I get our gas? I could get our gas. Here, let me just put out a full line of roaches here. Give them the. Do I need the bile upgrade? Maybe I could use it. Oh, we got some flyer boys. I think I only need to micro if I'm facing off against Alarak. So, yeah, if I'm facing off against Farland here. Wait, Farland is the... No, not Farland. Valkyrie's the Alarak. Yeah, I'm facing against Farland right now, so I can do whatever. Because the Archons are just going to bunch up anyways. And so the Ravagers don't really have to think too hard. They just blast away. Oh, that was a bad mend. I mended a little too late there. That's okay, whatever. The mends come back quickly. And I was capped at 3 stacks anyways, so... gone are the days of 10 stacks of mend, and then you just slap it down back to back to back. Let's put that over here. Let's put down some more Ravs. But yeah, definitely Swarmhost is not a good choice against Alarak, because I think he just keeps healing off of your Locust every time he kills one. So you're basically never gonna push through him. This front line of Archons though is very powerful. Like the Archons with the stim is actually a little bit crazy, boys. But it's okay. Now I'm gonna mend. I kind of missed that mend a little bit. Okay, let's see how this does without micro. Okay, I'm not microing right now. Okay, I can do it without micro. I'm gonna drop another mend here because I'm just trying to push in super hard here. Destroy that Wrathwalker. I'm gonna go tier 3 here and just buy some Vipers while I'm at it. Oh wait, but the Archons can feed back my Vipers, huh? Not ideal, I suppose. Okay, I think we could probably end this with the hybrid push here. We still have some hybrid. The Swarm actually pushing out some more hybrid. I think Carefree Bark pushed out with some hybrid last time around too. We'll have to see. Yeah, Wrathwalkers are coming in. Might be a little bit, might be something to worry about here. Drop a little scan here. Boom. Okay, okay. Wrathwalker is definitely something to worry about here. I'm gonna put down a Viper here, put down a Viper there. And what are we gonna do now? Ooh, I see some Reavers. Reavers are gonna make quick work of everything. Can't buy Mutalisk. I'm gonna grab one more Viper here. Get some of those virulent microbes. And I'm gonna evolve some ground carapace here. There we go. Okay. That should cause most of these units to run forward here. Boom, boom. Okay, the Vipers just basically get like one volley of their stuff off, and then they just get feedback into oblivion. But that's alright. Oh man, okay, that's a Sovereign BC, boys. Okay, okay. I like that, but Sovereign BC I don't think stands much of a chance against the Wrathwalkers. Just because it's a more expensive Wrathwalker, basically. Although, the Wrathwalkers don't have aerial tracking, it seems, so we're fine. Let's get another Ravager juiced up here. I'm gonna slam down a Brutalist, I think. I'm gonna wait. We're gonna slam down some Brutalist. There's an APOC. Oh my god, APOCs this week are crazy, by the way. Like, with the stim, these guys are like, they're crazy. They're just gonna chop through everything. Look at that attack speed. Look at that attack speed. It's beautiful. Actually, that means Brutalists might not suck. It means that they might not suck. Because, I don't know. They just don't have much DPS most of the time. I think there's finally some aerial tracking there. Yep, the BC's being hit, like, pretty hard here. Okay, my Viper's gonna get feedback, but that's okay. They dropped their little cloud. Blinding cloud here. Oh man, that Reaver just got dusted. They got yoinked and dusted. Ravagers are gonna drop some heavy damage on the base. I'm telling you guys, Ravagers are literally just Abathur siege tanks. I think honestly they're a little better than Abathur siege tanks, because siege tanks, like, they have to attack, and like their attacks get like counteracted by armor and whatever and stuff, but like Ravagers just don't care, man. They just do, it's like 150 damage, or like I don't remember, 150 damage in like an area or something like that. 100 damage, okay, 150 would be a little too much, but yeah, they just do 100 damage, non-negotiable, AoE. It's like the same power as like a Nova siege tank, or like a, whatchamacallit, a Swan siege tank. Does around that much as well. So it's like, damn. Okay, I haven't even used my hybrid yet. How fast is this bad boy attack? I guess not fast enough. Well, most of the nuggets are going down here, but not enough of them. Alax Empower Me there was gonna be pretty strong. Okay, so we can probably like, we could probably try and end the game now. Let's see. Let's see, boys. I think honestly, every time there's hybrid, Carax just ends up becoming good. Let's put that in our Brutalists. The Brutalists are really here to soak hits. I think we just need a few more things to soak hits with, and we should be fine. Can I? There we go. I was trying to ping those guys. Hey, look, there's some Vanguards. Probably should up my armor count here. Valkyrie going for a hybrid Dominator. The Dominators are almost never a good idea. They just cost too much. And then they just get focused down. You know, just like that. I'm going to drop a Fatty Men here. See, the problem with Artanis' Crusher Ground is Vipers just laugh at him. The entire wave has to walk forward because of 3 Vipers. I haven't bought any more Vipers because of like those 3 that I bought initially. And there we have it. Honestly, I just really enjoy Abathur Ground. Like, this strategy is just my go-to. I don't know. There's no need to change it, right? Wow, okay. Some good stats over here. There we go. If you guys enjoyed this game, be sure to leave a like. And we're gonna head on to the tier list. Let's go. Alright, and we're back. Let's get right into it, boys. So the game plan is we're going to talk about the auras, overall strategy, and commander rankings. If you guys are new here and you made it this far into the video and you're not yet subscribed, be sure to drop us up. And yeah, you guys know the drill. Let's go. So Brawl modifiers, once again, we have Mercs. You get to spawn some powerful one-time use hybrid. Every time you tier up, you unlock a new set of hybrid you can use. But I'll be honest, tier 2 and tier 1, like the first one in tier 1, well, I mean the only one in tier 1 and the first one in tier 2, are probably the only hybrid worth your time, unless you get deep into the late game. Then the first tier 3 hybrid is also useful. Think of them as giant tanks. We also have Homebrew. All units gain stim and health regen here, so that's going to be very defining for this week, I think. We also have Aura. You guys know what that is. Pick a nice little buff, ranging from a variety of different things for your units. So here's the overall strategy. If you guys want to win, just coordinate a timing push and have your entire team spam down tier 1 hybrid at the same time. Like, just pick like an arbitrary number. I found that 8 minutes works pretty nicely. 10 minutes could be pretty nice as well. But yeah, but if you want to do some enjoyment, I think Han and Horner rates this week is going to be peak enjoyment, as well as tanks, and any form of bio. So I mean, like, Rainer bio, or like Kerrigan's Hydralisk count as bio. I mean, they're all biologic technically. Or like small Dahaka, I think is going to be very strong. So like for enjoyment purposes, maybe not the best for consistently winning, but let's have a look at where I think everyone lands. So I think Karax is just going to be S here if you guys want to pull off the consistent timing winning push here, because there's really not much you can do against that. Like, you just beam your wave and automatically your wave is going to be stronger than your opponent's, and you've added some hybrid to it now, so it's like without question going to be stronger. And if you have a team of 3 Karaxes, you could probably end the game if you guys just decide to drop all your hybrid at the same time and then just put down your beam back to back to back to back. So in terms of winning, S tier. In terms of, like, imagine if Karax had no beam and you were trying to fight it out. If you're against the ground opponent, I think Karax would still be S tier. His Colossus are really strong. In the skies, though, Karax does struggle quite a bit against anybody who has any amount of AoE. But if your opponents have no AoE, Karax air is actually pretty strong still. I would not count it out of the battle. But yeah, definitely not S tier with the air battle, but like on the ground battle and timing push, Karax is S tier. So I think that deserves him an S tier spot for this week. Next we have Mercs. I think Mercs' units, like his LMG boys, already do quite a lot of damage. The only thing they're missing is, well, a bit more attack speed. If you manage to roll any of the extra HP auras, that's going to be very good. Or if you manage to roll a attack speed aura, your tanks are going to be crazy strong. You can probably just go like Mercs bio, like LMG boys, and run it down and see if you can just kill the cannon before buying any royal guards. Or you can put an Aegis guard in there too, so he can help out with his like 1 attack every 0.2 seconds. Once he's on his stim. So very powerful. I think Mercs is going to be pretty strong. And the other S tier I think we have for this week is going to be Han and Horner. You guys have to watch out for Han and Horner, because I think you can probably just pull a quick one, do a Wraith transition. And if you're not ready for the Wraiths this week, the Wraiths will kick your butt, because they will attack at like 1 attack every 5 seconds. So they'll absolutely smash you if you're not ready for it. If you are ready for it, though, probably not gonna be that dangerous. But they can only do it once, so depending on when it happens, right? Maybe they'll do it during the transition, like during the coordinated death push. So your entire army is based on fighting, I don't know, whatever ground units Han Horner has, and then suddenly, bam, you got a bunch of hybrid and there's a bunch of raids. I don't know. In the A tier we have Nova. I think Nova is generally never gonna do too bad. I think. This week she might suffer a little bit because her units are going to take a lot more damage and she can buy less units. But that being said, though, I think initial contact damage Nova is still going to be really good to start off with, because her Marauder Commandos don't attack fast enough. But with a little bit of stim they can also slow down their opponent's attack speeds at the same time. And if you get cooldown reduction, like their little mag drill munitions will do even more damage, and then you can transition to like DFG or something. So I think it'll be slower. But definitely it'll be quite more interesting. Next in the A tier, I think we have Dahaka. I think small Dahaka this week is actually very strong. You really have to respect that early game push power. And if Dahaka needs to deal with any like big siege boys, or like not big, like big boys, you can always transition into stimmed up impalers. So they're gonna cut through those boys. Like I'm thinking Tychus, like a lot faster. Granted, though, I think Dahaka, you probably won't be able to build Creeper Host this week. But watch me build Creeper Host. I'm going to do it like 100%. I'm going to say like it's probably not a good idea, and I'm going to buy them. Because like, I don't know. So like it might hold Dahaka back in the later stages of the game because of lack of AoE. Maybe you will have to build them eventually, but it's just like because they don't spawn units fast enough. Like you need to have like so many of them to make up for this week's attack speed increase. It might just be better to just buy a bunch of Hydralisk or Ravissors. I don't know. either one of those in combination with like all of your small units at the front. And just overwhelm your opponent that way. I think that's probably what you have to do with Dahaka. And basically you're playing Dahaka like you're playing Kerrigan, which, kind of pales in comparison, because Kerrigan's Hydras this week are probably going to be ridiculous in terms of how much damage they deal. If you can roll like Life on them or Fire, probably you don't want Shadow because they already have so much attack speed. It's not going to really make much of a difference. Well, maybe it'll make a slight difference. You'll go from attacking like once every 0.2 seconds to like once every 0.15 seconds or something. That's still like a pretty high. That's like a quarter of an increase to your DPS, I think. I didn't do the math yet. But yeah, like Kerrigan's Hydras are just going to spit on everybody. With Kerrigan, you probably just want to have your Hydras and then maybe some Ultralisk, and then just keep doing that over and over and over again. Next we also have Abathur. I think Abathur is going to do pretty well. Ravagers are pretty strong. AoEs has to be respected. You get some cooldown reduction. And because I'm expecting your opponents to build mostly small boys or like lots of clumping units this week. Because the more units you have, the more they benefit from the stim and the better it is. Abathur, you probably do not want to invest too heavily in your roaches or your queens this week. Well, I mean, I never do that really. But like this week, I just did not buy queens at all. I think you just go straight for ravagers and like just keep putting down ravagers until the game ends or something like that. I don't know. Yeah, Abathur Air might be a little bit better, like Guardians especially, because Guardians just suck. Every time I bought them, they've been like bad. So maybe with a bit of increased attack speed, that'll help them out a little bit. But still, I don't know if that's gonna be enough to redeem them. So probably just your Crusher Ground Abathur this week is probably gonna be what you want. Next in the B tier, we have Tychus. If you know what you're doing on Tychus, you could probably succeed. But it's gonna be a lot harder to just play Tychus like just in general because you're gonna take more damage. Yes, you'll deal more damage, but like you're gonna take more too. So it's like you have to really not slip up at any point, because if you slip up, you'll probably lose pretty hard. Maybe we'll see. And then next is Alarak. Alarak is gonna have a bit of a harder time because you'll probably need to buy some more chicken nuggets than usual, which means you cannot buy that beautiful backline DPS that you have. Because Alarak's backline DPS, if stimmed up, like is crazy. Like Wrathwalkers with stim will annihilate everything. The only problem is you have to survive until that point because they're very expensive. And Alarak usually can do that, but now because he's taking more damage from everything, you'll need more chicken nuggets, which means it'll take you longer to transition, which could be bad because I mean the game might be over faster for you. So yeah, but if you make it, I think the Wrathwalkers are just gonna like slap everybody. Probably slap everybody. If not, Vanguards will do the job too. So yeah. Next in the B tier is also Stukov. I think Stukov has a similar-ish problem. Maybe you could just buy a bunch of Marines and like get on with your day like that. But at some point you'll probably want like a bigger size unit. Like if we buy bunkers this week, I think bunkers are not that great because they don't do enough damage fast enough, I don't think. And they're just like, they just get chunked down really quickly. I think probably Diamondbacks is what you want if you want to get like a medium-sized unit that attacks decently fast and has a good damage output. If you roll like any of the bonus health modifiers, probably just slapping down loads and loads of Marines will serve you pretty well for like the first like 5 or 6 minutes of the game. Anything after that, you might start suffering from AoE a little too hard. But yeah. Next, Raynor. Raynor bio, you know, the good old Raynor bio. I think this week, if your opponents are sleeping, if they're sleeping, you know, you can probably rush down the cannon on like the first or second wave with like a lot of Marauders, because they have their own stim and your Tychus Homebrew stim, so they're gonna be crazy. But yeah, after that, either you try to end the game as fast as possible by slamming down more Marauders, or you can transition into like a Death Fleet. Raynor's Death Fleet is going to be pretty strong this week. I think the one weakness they have is that like they're gated by attack speed. Like Vikings take forever to fire, I think. But the attack speed increase though, they're going to like start wiping everything out. And Banshees will do a decent job against ground units. I don't know. I feel like every time I bought Banshees, like something like 50-50. It's like sometimes it work out beautifully, sometimes they just totally fail. But we'll see. With the increased attack speed, it should be quite helpful. Borsun is in the B tier, not any higher, because I don't. Borsun's like Black Hole is very powerful and helpful, but I don't know if she's got anything else this week that's going for her, because like everything attacks faster. Vorzune's like whole gimmick is like CC and like trying to survive. So her damage output's not that high. So yes, you can probably do like the same sort of timing push with her too, because you can just collect all your opponent's units or most of your opponent's units, and then have your units kill them and the hybrid kill them. But then like, you know, besides that, like you're kind of just a sit and duck, I think. I don't know. So maybe Warzone might be even lower this week. Maybe. I don't know. Next in the C tier, we have Artanis. Artanis is Artanis is more about tanking and surviving damage and dealing lots of it really quickly. If you do want to tank ground units this week, I think Immortals is probably the unit you want, because Immortals just have a huge health pool, and they have a pretty high DPS too, and they're going to benefit from the stim really nicely. But you'll probably have to do something like Immortals. I don't know about Zealots. Zealots like might be okay for like the first 3 minutes, and then they'll just never be worth it. But you could also, if you manage to get the Tempest Enjoyment, get some very fast shooting Tempest. If you can get the Tempest Enjoyment and have a lot of them, the game is probably over for your opponents. Probably. But yeah, I think Ground Artanis is going to be a little bit of a struggle, especially because your AoE is like Archons and then like Reavers, which need to reload. Lamau. So yeah. And then next we have Zagara. So for Zagara, I think Hydralisks are going to be really good, but you have to, you know, get to tier 3 to do that. So it's just like about the transition for Zagara as well. But I think once she makes it to that point where she has critical mass, she should do just fine. Stetman, I think this is going to be a little bit of a harder week for Stetman, because I don't know, you can do your Baneling explosives, that'll always be relevant, but like none of your units really benefit too much from the stim, in the sense that like, yes, you got your Hydras that can like just wipe everything clean from the skies, but like your Ultras will take more damage probably from your opponents than they can really realistically deal back. I mean, the Ultralisks attack pretty fast. I don't know, maybe I'm underestimating how powerful the Stetman Ultralisk are, but like if you do go for like the ground stack breaker, the only unit that's probably worth it to invest in would be like Ultralisk. Like the Lings might just die too quickly, right? And they also get hard countered by any amount of armor, so there's also that. So I feel like Stetman is going to be a little bit harder to play this week. Maybe BCLs could be good. You know, they also cost like $5 million, so you have to get there first. So yeah. In the D tier, we have Swan. I think Swan tanks can be very good this week, but the problem is Swan's front line is going to evaporate, basically. It already used to evaporate. Now it's going to evaporate even faster. So that's a huge problem. You probably have to rush Thors, probably. And rushing Thors is going to cost a lot of minerals. And your first Thor is probably going to get off its barrage, maybe, and then get annihilated right after by whatever large swarm of units is attacking you. So I don't know how you're supposed to survive this week as Swan. Like, if you can survive, though, like, you'll do pretty well. But just getting there. Maybe you could do some Goliath enjoyment. Because stemmed up Goliaths with the 8 range will like just slap the cannon. But without a frontline unit, that's gonna be kind of hard to make happen. I don't know. And finally we have Phoenix. Phoenix is like, if your opponent does not counter you, Phoenix will have the best time of his life. I think that's it. That's it, boys. That's all there is. Like if you go like a full ground build and your opponent is like, yeah, boys, we're gonna fight Phoenix on the ground. We're gonna build absolutely 0 air units. Yeah, you'll probably slap them really hard. I don't know, but if they go to like transition to air units, your scouts are like sitting ducks, really. Maybe like Mojo will like get some hits off, but then like that's about it. Like most commanders who have a strong air presence will be able to slap you around and take you out. So yeah, if you're against someone who does not have a strong air presence, though, you can just laugh and like just crush them on the ground. But you know, that's like very few commanders. But yeah. Anyways, let me know what you guys think about the tier list, and yeah, leave your comments in the comment section down below. And until next time, I will see you guys later.
The tires! Let's light some fires!
Need a light. They picked the wrong fight.